And his name is John Cena.
So let's go. It's John Cena. Let's go. We for the WWE this motherfucking market today.
Oh, I know y'all ate yesterday. Had to. All you had to do was press one.
Come on.
All you had to do is press the blue button and go to sleep yesterday. Wow.
Bye bye.
What a day. Oh my God, bro. Tell me how I'm in the office, right? Just me, Dolo. Because we got Rosh Hashanah for today. So people took the Monday off, right? By my laptop, right? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do the 11:50. 11:48. It was quiet all day, bro. Phone rang. Lady wanted to talk for like 4 minutes. Then somebody else called and wanted me to do something. That, bro, when I came back, it was like 12:06, bro. It was like up 130 ticks, man.
Yeah,
I just
that shit.
laughed, bro. I just laughed. Like life is just funny like that, bro. It's like if it was meant for you, it was meant for you, bro. You just gotta watch that bus go right by. And as I'm walking around the property, I'm like, yo, I know right now that shit probably to the moon. But, came back, looked at the chart. Yeah. you know, that's a lesson, bro. Never chase it, bro. It'll come to
Hell
you.
Facts.
yeah. Yeah,
Facts.
yeah, bro. That 1150 macro's a beast, boy.
Man, I was so like, that's crazy.
That 1150 macro's a beast, boy.
What's up, guys?
What's up,
Morning.
guys? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Top of the morning. Top of
Top of the morning.
Let's make that money today.
Let's try it, man. But we got power today, so we gotta be on alert.
We gotta be in and out like the bank robberies.
Yeah, man, we gotta be on alert today with power talking. So we gotta the market's liable to pull some weird shit. So we at least gotta be cautious of the potential dangers. At least I say. What's this? That they updated this damn thing? See what we got, man. What we got? See what we got, man.
Yo, I caught these boys on Discord, Murdoch and Crypto. A couple, was it Monday or Sunday night? I was outside
Sunday.
the Goldman Sachs building. Tell me why they sent some short little Filipino kid outside to be like, "Hey, you waiting for someone?
Oh no, real shit though.
I just want to let you know the building is surveillanced. So, bro, mind you, there's a whole bike trail. Like they built a public bike trail to go through with 2 lanes. And I was on my skateboard. I just passed by, saw it, decided to stand there and be like, "Yo, we really hitting them, the same way. Like I understand what's going on in here." I knew they was on 10. They started in the mirror in the window. I seen them. I'm like, then they said somebody out. I'm like, bro, do you think I could do something to this building? Like, what you think was going on here? That shit was. I was like, I could be worth like 4 million, 10 million right now. You over here talking to me? about
Hmm.
standing outside a
No,
building.
facts. That he came and harassed him, like real shit. Like just came
So
out of
no, I just
nowhere.
wanted to let you know, just it's surveillance. So I was like, okay, what the fuck that mean to me? Fuck, I like a terrorist.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
But there was some young dude that walked out of there right to a suburban. Sheesh. I was like, yeah, I know what's going on.
You should have been like, yeah, man, I'm robbing y'all every single day on the market.
I ain't robbing them. We all doing the same thing. They just got a bigger button.
Yeah, they have a
Yeah,
bigger
they got a
button,
bigger bun.
bigger wallet.
They just got a bigger their PA account is just times a million. That's all.
Yeah, whenever you got a decent amount of money, you're allowed. See, like what it is people. So people think that having a larger account will protect them from stupidity. No, it does not. But if you have a large account and if you know what you're doing, it just it just completely sets everything off because then you can mix and match strategies. So like you know what I'm saying. It's I'm not doing it like I'm not doing it justice the way I'm explaining it. But like if you don't know what you're doing, it doesn't matter how much money you have, you'll just blow up the account. So like you'll just lose millions of dollars. But if you have millions of dollars inside of a portfolio, you're afforded so many different luxuries. But like if you know what you're doing, oh my fucking god, you can like the things that you can do is like limitless versus someone that does know what they're doing
About to
and
say
they
that's
have
the
a
movie.
smaller account. Like it's just I'm serious guys because like you know what I'm saying guys because you can take a position and not sweat and still make like 150 200,000 in a day like off of like a live cash count, not no copy train where you're only making 5,000. You know what I'm saying? So like you can do shit like TJR where like TJR like
Sheesh.
you know what I'm saying, bro? Like he'll enter into like a 10 or $15 million position with by like which probably like he'll probably do like 30, 40, 50 contracts or something like that during FOMC because he knows what he's doing. So like he was looking at the same thing I was looking at because he knows the pattern for FOMC. It's already scripted. And so he can make $450,000 in a trade because he knows what he's doing. But like if you don't know what you're doing, then you'll blow up and you'll lose 500,000. But man, like you know what I'm saying? It's just like bro, like when you have that money, like and you know what you're doing, that is the most dangerous combination that like you can seriously have. And so like man, boy, I'm telling you, man, that shit is just unmatched. Dude made like 500. I think Diego, that was you that sent me that. Where that man
Yeah,
made
I
like
sent you that. Boy made half a mil.
half a mil in one trade.
He was
That
in
shit
here
was
sweating for
crazy.
200.
Yeah, my boy at work was telling me about that shit too. That TGR shit. Yeah, lost like 50,000 throughout the week and then came back
Yeah.
and smacked their ass or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, see look, but see look, like what people don't understand is he's not operating under the same rules that we are. Because uh, because what it is he literally has tens of thousands of people paying him hundreds of dollars a month, if not thousands of dollars a month. He has tens of thousands of people doing this. So like if he loses half a million, he'll just be out for like he'll just be out of work for like oh I'm sorry, no, out of work. So like he'll just be out of commission for like a month. Because he's making like $1 million, $2 million a month out of his like off of his Discord, off of his like off of just selling courses. I guarantee you he makes more money selling courses and selling Discord and selling that boot camp than he does from trading. Like seriously. And like there's no knock on it, but what I'm saying though is he's not playing under the same rules as we are. So like the same guys, the same exact way to where like I entered in on that 350 macro yesterday and I was like, well, I'm gonna just do light size, a third size. And it shot up really fast. And I was like, well, fuck no, they still gonna come down here. Because
Oh,
I
you pulled the
sized
Houdini
down,
again?
So like, so because I sized down, I was able to properly read the market, and I was still able to execute. Versus if I was in 4 or 5 minis, I may have been sweating. Like I may have been like, man, let me close out at break even. So, but he can do that for 40 or 50 contracts. So he doesn't give a fuck. Like it's it's just completely different rules. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and then on top of that, you can do different things because when you don't care about being up 200,000 in a trade, you can still hold on for 500,000. You don't give a fuck. You're just like, if I make 500,000, I make 500,000. If I lose 250,000, I lose 250,000. Now, granted, like how I said, the trading strategy should still always be the same. But what I'm saying is it allows you to potentially expand into more because you have deeper pockets because you can average, like you can average down or you can average up. It just, it just allows you to just play with just different rules. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Just slightly different. But you still gotta know what the fuck you doing though. I'm gonna just be for real. Um, you know what I'm saying? You still gotta know what the fuck you're doing. You still gotta know what the fuck you're doing. Does anybody watch TGR trade? Does anyone watch him trade?
Pre-market plan, everybody. Watch
I
this. The
do.
pre-market plan coming up, y'all. Pay attention. Pre-market plan. If y'all didn't read it, this is the pre-market plan. We're going to attack right now.
Oh,
Read the pre-market plan.
yeah, what we got? Yeah, 9:36. Let's see. I'm
Yeah,
pulling
I'm
up.
waiting for it to sweep this right here. And it tapped the same this little 15 minute.
We at our level. We at one of our levels for that pre-market plan, y'all.
Let's see. Hold on, real quick.
MPI come out in what 15 minutes?
Yep.
My bad, y'all. It's not the pre-market plan, but it's a level that we're going towards for the pre-market plan. So
Yeah,
No,
I was
you
about to
good.
say, man, we are like 60 points away from that.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
but it's
you good.
still
Let me
going
take a
that
look.
direction though.
Let me
Right.
take a
But I
look.
was looking at this. I was just looking at this. So me, I
It's
just
about
look
to
at the
tap this
liquidity
15.
zone. Yeah, yeah, it tapped into a 15, then it just got a liquidity zone at 973. So it might bounce up because it just did an objective, right? So then also it tapped into the 15. So
Right. So I'm still trying to figure some of this out. Whenever y'all are bouncing back between SPY, QQQ, SPX, and whatnot, how much correlation do those individuals play on the NQ?
What do you mean? What do you mean when we're bouncing back and forth?
I just took a quick 100 off that.
Whenever you look at, say, QQQ and you say QQQ is going up, and then you bounce over to NQ and say, this is probably going to push the NQ up. What's the correlation between QQQ and the NQ?
Oh, they're the exact same thing. They're literally the exact same thing, and they're moving the
So
exact
then why
same
do we
way.
trade NQ and not QQQ?
Oh, because QQQ. Because great question. Because QQQ is just an ETF. So QQQ is an exchange traded fund to where that tracks the NQ. So I think that the QQQ headquarters are over here in Atlanta, and they have a big ass building down here in Atlanta. So if anyone has ever been to like downtown Atlanta, there's a big ass building called Invesco, and it's called Invesco QQQ. but nevertheless, to answer the question and stay on topic, it's literally nothing more than just an exchange traded fund. So it is trying its best to mirror NQ1. That's it. So, but however, they're directly 100% correlated. So guys, listen, like the reason why like I trade volume imbalances off of QQQ is because if something weird happens to QQQ, the computer doesn't like it. So like the computer goes, "Oh shit, I made a mistake. So let me go back and let me correct my mistake that I just made." And so like I'm playing off of the mistake that the computer was making. So like that's why like whenever we see a volume imbalance created in a QQQ, because they're the exact same thing. Like if there's a huge volume imbalance up in here like if it's like a 9, you know what I'm saying, like a 9 volume imbalance or some shit like that, um the computer that the computer the literally like the computer that's controlling the both of the prices on these that's making them move the exact same amount, it literally pauses NQ more times out of not at a nearby imbalance, and it goes, "Oh shit, let me do a U-turn, let me come back and let me fill this, and then I'll continue on about my merry way." So like that's what I'm specifically doing, but they are the exact same thing. It is it is the same exact correlation as ES is to SPY, and as so SPY is an ETF, which is the same thing as QQQ. So like they're both ETFs. Um, SPY is tracking ES, and SPX is tracking ES as well.
Look at that fucking
Let me put it
candle,
like this.
bro.
Yeah, that's wild. Let me put it like this. Let me put it like this better. With the S&P 500, it's a little bit different. The S&P 500 is a little bit different. Um, so SPX is SPX is just the leading index. So SPX is tracking ES at the same time, and SPY is tracking ES1 at the same time as well. So this right here is just a leading index. Like the just the cardinal rule, like like the gold standard for the S&P 500 index specifically. This just lets you know the state of the S&P 500, but they're all the same thing. Um, so
All right.
so
Let's
um,
go, Tool. Let's fucking go, Tool. Build
also
that confidence up, bro.
also one thing that I wanted to add is this, Tim, is they can also search for liquidity in different ways, if that makes sense. So like yesterday, how I figured, hey, you know what, they're gonna go to 600 on QQQ. It's because 600 had a huge because there's there's people trading each one of these things individually as well, but the computer's controlling the price and moving them the exact same amount. So people don't understand that. So like they have orders to fill across each and every single last one of these. So like there was orders to fill at 600 QQQ yesterday, but that didn't correlate to anything in particular on NQ, like as far as like any immediate levels. But I just said, hey, you know what? Whenever they tap into the liquidity at 600 QQQ, they're going to take NQ a specific distance. So that's how that works. So like they each have their own
All right.
liquidity
Sounds good.
levels. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, no. They just have they each have their own liquidity levels. But what are we doing?
Oh, we got some smoke coming in, bro. Like I feel like this
Yeah, I'm
train not gonna
sniping.
stop. This
Yeah,
train not gonna
sniping.
stop.
Yeah.
This
Let me look at
train
this
not
pre-market
stopping
though.
until we get to our next destination, which is in the pre-market plan, y'all.
Powell
So like it
speaking
might do some
Tuesday.
fake outs,
Oh shit,
might be a
hold
little
on.
fake out up, but this shit not stopping, dog.
Let me turn my news bar. What we got?
Up a cool 200.
Your next target out is 897. 897 is the next target for liquidity on the downside.
Um,
But you do got equal highs at 25. You got equal highs at 2,500. I mean 25,000. So keep in mind of that. It can bounce off of that and then go back down to that target. Read the pre-market plan though.
hold on. So this pre-market, let me see what we got. All right. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna pull up this news wire because this news is about to release in like 60 seconds. What's this? 30 seconds, as a matter of fact. So I'll minimize this so that I can look at this market and see what this pre-market plan is. Should send us lower. Look for 24,897,25. 24,897,25. Oh, right here. So the only thing stopping it is that we have three 15-minute bissies here. We have a 5, 15, 5, 15, 15, 5, 15, 5, and we have a 15 here.
Yeah.
If they come down here and sweep this, they're going to start to reverse this market here. So we have to be able. So hold on. This news just released. Let's see what it says. Okay, not good. It just came in on average or slightly below average. All right. Came in below average or slightly below average on the PMI. Okay. All right. That's probably going to be fuel for us to go a little bit lower, guys. They're going to start de-risking this market here before Powell.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's what it appears to me. That's what it appears to me. And they're going to use this. It looks to me like they're potentially going to use this data here that came in order for them to accomplish that task.
ES look like they want to go higher though.
Hold on. Um, what we got? Let's look at these levels here. Let me
When
write
you
this down
say
on my phone.
setups in BE, what is BE?
B means break even. That means that
Okay.
you need to move your trade to break even at the first chance where this market can begin to hurt you today. BE stands for break even. Q's HVL is at 594.
Bear flag here?
DTE,
Just kidding.
596. SPY HVL.
You got some equal highs at 25.11.
658. Zero DTE is at 662. SPX HVL. Bullish though. 6,500.
If they dump it in the AM, on the AM, expect the opposite to occur. Do you mean AM like right now or AM like before the market started? Copy.
Is that 6640? No, that's 6615 on SPX. Wow, they're still going up higher. Okay. Huh. Yeah, ES looks like it's trying to shoot. Look at that. Look at that. Bullish.
Like ES gonna go to 60, 67, 57, 50. Take that out.
Let me take a look. I'm gonna highlight this real quick. Hold on. I'm highlighting this stuff in my journal. Hold on. So everyone, in my journal, this is what I have. I have Powell at 12:35, so that I don't forget. So I don't. So I can change my tune right around 11 o'clock. 10:30, 11 o'clock, and so I'm also on alert all day. So let me highlight this as a matter of fact. PMI at 9:45 came in as expected or slightly underwhelming, slightly, but not anything groundbreaking, not anything insane. Q's HVL 0 to T is at 596, decent away. SPY's the next one is at 662, the next HVL level 662. So 5 full points away. SPX is at 66115. So I highlighted those. And then I have 950, 10, like always, no matter what. I have 950, 1050, 1150 macro, 1150 inverse, and 1208 sweep. Because those show up every day and they're high probable setups that to where like if you don't have anything going and if you're not really feeling yourself today, you can sort of kind of if you back test those, you can find something out of those. Um, it'll be rare for you not to find whatever normal setup you have and for you not to find something out of the 950, 1050, and 1150 macro or the 1150 inverse if they happen to inverse it on a 15% chance or the 1208 lunch sweep. So those signatures show up every single day. So that's why I have those there. How far away are we from 6615? Okay, a decent amount. One percent. What's this? We're 1% away. A full blown 1% away from this. What is this level right here? What is that? What is that?
Yeah, SPY or XPX coming to attack these equal lows. I mean equal highs at 6698 and 67.
Um, yeah, hold on real quick. It's 952. 950 macro. SPY is just been in no man's land. I really don't like taking trades if there's no confirmation on SPY or ES. So guys, I'm still watching ES above my head. Hold on. What is going on with this? 6500, 6615. What is this level right here? 6625. 6625. This is GEX 2. I swear to God, I saw an HVL level there. What the fuck was that? 6625. Am I tripping or does that say HVL? Why is it saying that?
Decided what it's gonna do after take out at 670.
Time high break again. They're about to use it. So that data came in underwhelming, but they're still shooting us. NQ is trying to dump, but ES is trying to go higher. They're both lying. So I don't want to do anything. One of them is lying to me. One of them is lying to my face, and I really don't want to do anything.
ES line.
They're lying to me. I think ES is lying too.
I feel like once they take out this and make a new all-time high, right, in ES and SPY or SPX, then that's probably when it's gonna decide on what it's gonna do. It might shoot up a little bit
That's
more
why I
too,
was
but
doing that because I had two of them. That's why I was doing that because I had two of them. That's why I was doing that. I'm a dumbass. It's 66. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That was from last week. I'm a dumbass. SPX HVO is 6525. 6595. I knew that was weird. The 0 DTE is at 6625. 6625. Let me highlight that again. I was being a dumbass. That's why. I had both of them. I had the ones from yesterday. Guys, these levels update every day. So that's why it was confusing me because I was like, what the hell? That doesn't make any sense. What the hell is going on with that? Okay. What's going on with Spy? ES is just in no man's land. ES is almost in a seek and destroy pattern. This really isn't even time distortion, I would probably say. This is more so just like seek and destroy, time distortion. Oh, you could say more so time distortion. They're not doing anything. Let's zoom in on Spy. This is just full-blown time distortion at the end of the day. So from 3 o'clock yesterday to now, we've just been in time distortion. This is, you'll blow up an account here because you don't know what they're doing. NQ has more volatility, so to speak, but we don't know what they're doing here. God knows what they could be doing here. No one knows. NQ's trying to go lower and ES is trying to go higher. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm checking my TikTok. I didn't even say what's up to those guys. Sorry, guys. I got distracted with Discord and looking at the setups. How's everyone doing? Hey, Jess, how are you? Hey, Jess, how you doing? Forgot Mine says, Unc, I'm back. I got a girl. What? Forgot Mine said, Unc, I'm back. I got a girl pregnant. I had a midlife crisis for a minute. What happened? Forgot Mine? Mind? Forgot Mind? What happened, bro? Goodness, man. It's not, well, I'm not saying life ain't good, but, hopefully you care about her, bro. He said, I'll come back. How old are you, bro? You acting like a demon out here in these streets, bro. That's crazy, bro. You good? Midlife crisis. Matt, what's up, man? Matt says, what's up, E? What's up, Matt? How you living, Matt? Will says, do you trade news? No, I'll take setups outside of the news. I will, but
ES lying to us. For sure.
Yeah, it is. That's what I think. But I won't just,
Yeah. No. I see. On my screen, I see something, but I get what you're saying though. For everybody else,
I just
y'all don't just take nothing because y'all don't see what we see. All right.
I just sniped. I just sniped that candle right here. I just sniped that candle for sure. Trust.
Trump speaks today too. What time is Trump speaking? What time is Trump speaking? She is Cole. What time? You know something I don't know? Because I looked at the calendar and I didn't see Trump talking. What time is Trump supposed to be talking? Like now, let me know what time. Oh shoot, I see it. 9:50. Oh shit. Oh fuck. That's why the market's doing that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. 9:50. I see it now. They added him to the schedule. Okay. Trump is supposed to be speaking, and we have Powell talking. Oh my God. That is why
it's gonna be a crazy day today.
Crazy day. That is why ES is doing this weird shit right here. Okay, so the computers are acting weird. I wonder if it's still rigged or not. I can't necessarily tell. I can't tell if they've turned the computers off as of yet. But if Trump's supposed to be speaking at 9:50, just know he's not going to be on until about 10:30. So they'll have the market hijacked because of that. That's wild. So guys, this entire Powell, we had probably half size is probably best. Yes, is in no man's land right now.
24.989.
Wow, look at that. Look at that dump. Looks to me, guys, like they're coming here.
24.898. I mean, my bad,
Um,
Diaz.
guys, looks to me like they're de-risking this market and they're coming here. Um, bullish close on SPY tells me this market is not done going higher for at least the immediate term. As in, like, I was thinking like the first hour or so, where Trump is speaking, so they're on some weird shit here. Um, guys, I think that that's the only
This our
reason why
first
SPY
level,
isn't
bro.
dumping. Huh?
This finna be our first level that you put in the pre-market plan.
Yeah.
That it's finna come to.
Yep. Guys, I think that the reason on as to why SPY isn't dumping right now is because of that ridiculously bullish close. SPY and ES are the same thing, and SPX. That's why I think ES isn't dumping because SPY had a ridiculously bullish close. So they want to at least push it into a new all-time high break. So guys, that's why I said this. Guys, I didn't say QQQ. I said this for a reason. Guys, that's the only time I look at a daily bullish candle close. That's the only time I look at like a daily candle is when we close at the absolute high of the absolute high on a candle, and I'm like, yo, it's gonna take like an act of God in order for this market to just start dumping immediately the next day. That's why I said this. Bullish close on SPY tells me this market is not done going higher for the immediate term. I'm talking a minimum, and I'm talking a minimum another all-time high overshoot. So I expect them to take out this all-time high here unless something just snaps. Well, Trump is speaking, so something could snap then. So I didn't know he was speaking, but you get the idea. So they just moved the call resistance options level to 670 today on SPY. This is the next upward draw on liquidity. It's not stopping unless something breaks, theoretically speaking. So should Powell send us lower, look for 24,897.25. That's the next immediate one that Murdoch was talking about. Second is the previous day low sell side if things get freaky to the downside, like if Trump and Powell say something weird, look for the second liquidity level, and we can structure trades off of that. Anything above is just price discovery. That's why there's no buy side targets. Tomorrow's another piece by piece day. All time high and Powell can be very tricky. Well, let's add all time high Powell and Trump to the mix because Trump is supposed to be coming on at any given minute now. Weird things are bound to happen. Let's make good decisions on stream today. All right. So that's that's what's going on. So looks to me like they're gonna potentially start coming here. But I don't want to short this because we're trapped in a 15-minute BISI. Guys, whenever you're in a 15-minute BISI, you can get candles like this out of nowhere. So you don't want to be chasing in a 15-minute BISI on shorts. They'll randomly bounce, like they'll stop it like this, and then they'll pump it, and then they'll dump it, and then they'll stop it on a dime randomly, like I did the consequent encroachment, and then they'll pump it up, and then they'll immediately, like, they could do anything here. And so they can randomly bounce it at any given moment and then continue their trajectory downward in a 15-minute BISI. So you got to tread lightly in a 15-minute BISI. It's almost best for you to wait for them to complete their objective in a 15-minute BISI, or at a minimum inverse it before you even start to consider shorts in a 15-minute BISI. Or if you're going to short it, you better wait for a huge bounce and then enter and then start scaling into a position as such.
Facts, facts, facts.
I'm just talking, guys. I'm just talking about 15 guys because you can enter into guys. You can chase a short into a 15-minute BISI and blow up an account on just a normal day. So that's what I'm talking about. So y'all better be paying attention to these 15-minute FVGs because the market tends to react to those the most violently the most violent in the short term. Just being honest. Hey, biggest volume imbalance I ever seen on SPY right now. What the hell? Where at? Biggest volume imbalance you ever seen? What
Is
you
he talking
looking at?
about six? Is he talking about 660, 80?
660.80. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what Matt, unless my chart lagged out. Yeah, bro, your chart had that lagged out because I don't see no volume imbalance here on SPY. But that's why you ask questions, man. Good job. Way to point it out. Great job. Yeah, you on QQQ. No, I'm on SPY right now. Look. Oh shit. Excuse me. The fuck? That's why. What the fuck? That's why the viewers is down because I'm on the wrong goddamn chart. Man, Matt, you been keeping me on point. Good job. Great job, Matt. Yeah, nah. Man, guys, I got 3 screens. So like if y'all guys, if something seems weird, y'all gotta let me know. Like, that's crazy, guys, that we've been in streaming for damn 30 minutes now and nobody but Matt on TikTok that is. Point guys, that's why Discord is best because Discord can see my whole screen. So like there is the good like they see exactly what I'm trading off of. But like I have to switch things up on TikTok. It's a little bit different. That's crazy, man, and nobody pointed that out. That's crazy to me. So, damn. Spawn, show me your SPY chart real quick. Yeah, right here. See? I don't see no volume imbalance. You got I see a 1 minute Sibi. But guys, yeah, man, I don't see nothing. I don't know how to use Discord. Forgot mine says. You don't know how to use Discord? I can send you an educational video on how to use Discord. It's very simple. You just gotta watch the educational video. It'll be like a 10-minute long video. It'll show you how to do it. I got 60, 70-year-olds in here that figured out how to work Discord. It ain't too hard. You're young. Your mind will bounce back real quick. But how you living, Forgot Mind? How you living? What's up, traders? No work, we trade. What's up, man? How you living? No work, we trade. We staring at our own charts. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. So I got a question for you, She is Cole. If you're staring at your own charts, what are you listening to? Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be listening to me because there's obviously people that's listening to me for a reason. But I want to know what you're listening to me for. Like, what catches your eye in order for you to look at your TikTok on my chart, so that I know. It's like this is just a business question because I want to know. I want to know. 28 points, actually. 28 points. Where? Is he seeing something I don't see? Bro, I don't see nothing. There is no volume imbalance here, man. She is cold. Like, what catches your attention when I go, whoa, what was that? Or when I go, yo, look, we're coming here. Like, what is it? You only trade 1 minute? No, I don't necessarily. I enter on a 1 minute chart. I enter trades on a 1 minute chart, but I'm paying attention to almost all time frames. I pay attention to the one. Obviously, I'm looking at the one, but I am looking at a 5 and but I'm understanding a 5 and a 15-minute time frame simultaneously. So these guys, there's nothing here on this chart. There's nothing here on this chart except for imbalances. That's it. So like these red lines that you see, they're just FVGs. That's it. And then like this purple thing that you see here, that's a 15-minute FVG. That's just a 15-minute BISI. That's it. If I remove those, there's nothing on this chart except for this trailing VWAP indicator, which I don't even take trades off of. That pink line. That's it. Everything here is just showing me what the market's just like what it's doing. That's it. Like this right here, this EQH stands for equal highs. That's it. So I just know that they just engineer liquidity at those equal highs, so they'll probably run that at like a later time. Maybe when Trump starts officially coming on, they'll try and run it. But that's it. There's literally nothing here on the chart. This is just stripping trading down to its chrome, and just making it simple for people to understand. That's all of this is. That's all that I'm doing. I promise. Like there is no weird gimmick or anything like that, guys. I don't even need these indicators. I'm gonna be honest though. The only reason why I have this equilibrium and this discount indicator on here, and so that this stuff like this, like plotting the FEGs, is one to save time, and also two because Discord is looking at my screen. So like as it's plotting itself, I want them to continuously, I want them to, I want it to be ingrained into their memory whenever they see FEGs being plotted.
Hey, Tim, you gotta watch. You gotta watch out for these shit. I just got into a trade shit on the loan to take out these equal highs, y'all.
That's
To
exactly what I'm
tap
looking
into
at
this
too.
equilibrium. to tap into this equilibrium, get us another chance to. I keep telling y'all to
That's
get
exactly what I'm
chances
looking
for
at
the
too.
sellers to come in on the buy side. Keep tapping this equilibrium. It tapped it 2 times. Finna come tap it again. Take out the equal high and wicked. Y'all gotta pay attention. Then y'all also gotta pay attention to time too.
There
You
is
feel me?
one Mississippi here. That's exactly what I'm looking at too. So there's those equal
I,
highs here,
that's why I
and we're
took
about
it.
to
I
break
took it
out.
off that one. I managed my risk off that one and took it. I'm taking up for 92 ticks.
I like that. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm watching this right now though. So guys, I like this equal high that Murdoch right here was looking at. The only thing that's the only thing that's a little bit concerning me up here is that ES is up here at the all-time high, but I have a strong feeling that ES is going to break through this all-time high here. And when ES does that, NQ's got NQ's going to shoot. But I think, hold on, is Trump talking? No, he's not yet. Um, so that, and then also got let me see here. Um, let me see. This is what I think. I think I think that this is the next engineer liquidity right here. At a minimum, I think they're going to take that out, but they might save that for when Trump starts talking. What I think is the next major drawn liquidity is the liquidity level in the pre-market trading plan, which is right here. That right there, I think, is the next major drawn liquidity. That's just what I think. Um, you're calm. I like listening to other people's perspective. Okay, nice. Trump is on?
Man, tapping in. We in this
Yep.
15 minute too.
Trump's fucking it up. They're probably gonna use yes, guys, Trump is speaking right now. I'm I'm gonna turn him up because he's talking real low. What's he talking about? Hold on.
What Kendrick said? What you talking about? You talking about none? What you talking? You talking about none? What you talking? You talking about none? Huh?
This market's moving weird since Trump's talking. Um, you're calm. I like listening to other people's perspective. Trump on, yes, I agree on that buy side.
You feel me?
Yeah, yes, he is
Let's
on, man.
go.
Let's see. What do I have? What do I have here? I watched 60 minutes and 5 minutes. NQ 60-minute close under 50% of the FVG. Once NQ makes a retracement, ES take all time high. Yeah, already did. Then we reverse onto the downside. Did they? No, they did not.
Yeah,
They
we
did
in
not take out the all time
Barcode
high.
City
Yes, not
now.
yet.
It's gonna come tap of that equilibrium, y'all.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna run this. I think that this is the next immediate drawn liquidity right here. This is just
My
what I
bias
think.
is never
And
wrong, y'all. My bias is never wrong. It might not play out what it said right at time, but trust me, I know what I'm looking at.
but however,
Are you in this?
this right
Hell
here,
yeah. I didn't give up. Just because it went $200 a week. What? Come on, bro.
Oh, I just got back. My phone. My
I
phone.
took
Hell
that trade. Let's
shit.
see.
My bad. No, my bad, Diego. I ain't know you was
Yeah, you
the
good.
shit. Hell yeah, I'm in this motherfucker.
I hit
I'm
my
gonna
shit
take that
already,
with
so
you.
I
Trump
closed
is
that.
speaking right now, so I'm on alert. Trump is speaking right now, so I'm on alert. They're doing this time distortion thing here. Trump is speaking right now, and this market is hanging on for dear life in this 1 minute Sibby here. Taking trades whenever Trump's talking makes me nervous. Just me personally.
Makes it feel like a guess.
Let me see what they got. Let me see what they got going on. Guys, listen. If NQ randomly decides to flip bullish, this market's gonna shoot to the moon. So they've been cooling it off this entire morning here. So they're liable to bounce this shit. So you got to be cautious here. So if you take a trade here, just know that that you've been taking a trade in many times so just since 942. So you need to be running a tight stop. So you can take that trade with Murdoch right now, but you need to have a stop. So you need to have a tight, specific stop. And then also conversely, if you're thinking about shorting this in order to target this lower liquidity here, if they inverse this, they're going to go higher. So you need to stop that. As in, like, if they inverse this trade is fucked because they're going to shoot this. So that's what you need to be thinking about because I don't know which side or what you're looking at because both can play out. They could very well flush this and then bounce this. So you got to be on alert whenever you're trading in time distortion. And at a minimum, if they inverse this, you better admit you're wrong. So here should probably be half size in order to target down here or here. If they inverse this, then you're for sure wrong. But even then, worst case scenario, you're talking about that's about 120 ticks. So you better be
So he's trying
half
to
size.
so the idea here is to take out the double top, or like they both tapped in the same spot.
The only reason why I'm not particularly joining this trade right now is because I just see it as a 15-minute BISI here. So this market's tapping. So guys, this market tapped into a 5 and a 15 here.
A 5 and a 15.
Yeah, so a 5 and a 15, and then it tapped into this discount over here. So this should be technically enough fuel in order for us to at least take out these equal highs here. But I personally don't have a 1-minute BISI in order to manage my risk off of like how I would. Like if I was looking at this, like this 1-minute, SIBI right here.
Yeah.
So like,
because you just be getting in and like
yeah.
in
For
the
me
middle right here.
personally, I need like maybe like a 1-minute SIBI in order to form because
there was a one small one that did form maybe 3 minutes ago. But
yeah, it
think
formed,
that's
but it
enough to
wasn't
be
that large, so they just
confident.
inversed it.
mhm.
He says it's trapped between 215. Yes, that's exactly what's going on, guys. This market right now is trapped between 2 15-minute FVGs. Great eye tune. That's exactly what's going on. Murdoch got me nervous a little bit. It's trapped between 2 15-minute BISIs, right? No, it's trapped between this 15-minute SIBI and this 15-minute BISI. Sorry, Tune. You were almost right, fully. Guys, this market is bouncing right now and it's trying to decide where it's going to go. So if they decide to shoot this down here, I assure you they're going to come here. If they decide to shoot this up into here, I assure you that they're at a minimum, obviously they're going to come here. What that particular answer is, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna be honest, since I'm not in this trade, I hope they shoot this up so that they can get Murdoch out at profit.
Yeah,
That's what I hope.
I pray that this trade is bisexual, that it tap both.
Good morning, Bedhead.
They
What's
go
up, man?
both
How you living?
ways.
This too is
Word to
crazy.
y'all. I hope she go both ways.
This
Or
dude
he,
is
don't
wild.
matter.
This is hilarious. Hey, yo, hey, Fresca. Even if it's a short sell-off, my thought process is she is cold, start laughing. Yo, GM. Yo, good morning, Fresca. She says, how we doing? We doing all right. We're blessed to be alive today. And that's all that we can ask for. The Most High or whoever you believe in, or if it was you, your body gave you another opportunity to wake up today and to be better. And that's all that we can ask for. So we're going to take it day by day and piece by piece today. Because why? We have Trump speaking right now as we speak. And then we have Trump, and then we have Powell coming up in another hour and a half. This market can do anything. Guys, probably normal setups are probably going to be invalidated, and then you're going to be hit with random time distortion at random times. So as of right now, NQ is fully out of sync with ES. Because NQ looks like it was trying to go lower earlier, but guys, the only reason why this market isn't dumping right now is because this market has just tapped into a 5 and a 15-minute BISI after flushing through another previous 15-minute BISI. And then also ES is trying to shoot higher. I might take this trade with Murdoch. I might. I gotta see.
The entry would have been a couple minutes.
I'm watching this. This right here is what I'm interested in right here. The only reason why I'm interested in this is because we rejected this 15-minute we rejected this 15-minute SIBI over here to the tick, and then we created a perfect double top high. 97150, 97150. So we gotta watch this here. What's this? 30 ticks, 40 ticks. Looks to me like that's exactly where they're about to go right now. Hold on.
Let's fucking go, baby.
That looks to me like exactly where they're gonna go. What's this? High, this candle is 64. Oh, high, this candle is 64. Oof. That looks like they might do that. Let's see. But what can I
The
manage
entry
my?
might be
What,
coming
what can
up.
I personally manage my risk off of
You really ain't got nothing to no really nothing to manage
There's nothing.
here? Yeah.
unless you got in when I got in and managed it off that one and just held it.
Unless you really believe
But they
right now
inversed
with
that one
rebits.
though, didn't they?
Yeah, they
Yeah, they
inversed
did.
it, but I still managed my
Yeah.
This
So
might be
guys,
the
listen.
opportunity, but it's
What
a shot in the
Murdoch
dark.
is more so going off of right now, Murdoch is going more so off of Murdoch is going off of the data that he specifically back tested and how he feels and his confidence in regards to how he
correct,
feels.
correct, correct. It's not for
So
everybody. This is how I
yeah,
trade.
yeah,
Take this
yeah,
analysis
guys. That's
just
not more
This
so
is
for
not
yeah.
everybody.
me for
So,
everyone. Yep.
so, so yeah, guys. That's more so like a field thing that he's going off of. So because the small biscuit that he used to manage his risk off of was inverse, but however, he's still feeling
And
as
it's
though that
still
the
tapping into this one. It's still
exactly,
tapping into that one. So like that ain't been inverted. So like that's giving me more confidence right there. Then it's still pushing up, squeeze sideways though.
exactly, yeah, guys. So he's feeling, guys. I'm just breaking down his logic to you, guys. He's feeling as though that he's feeling that the immediate drawn liquidity to take out this or to tap into this equilibrium right over here, which is the halfway point between this premium and this discount, and then also that double.
And then closer we get to 1050 too.
Mhm. And also that perfect double top right there is far stronger than the drawn liquidity a little bit lower. So
It's
guys,
gonna have
this
to go
isn't
now
something to
though.
where he's going to try and hold to try and make $50,000 in one trade off of. He's just trying to specifically target that equilibrium right there before it decides to come down here and take out this level in the pre-market. But however, he's managing his risk accordingly because if they start flushing us, then he's just going to admit that he's wrong. So he's not going to want to hold on to this here for a 300 tick loss.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
Absolutely not. I got me stop loss in place.
exactly. So that's what that is. Trades like that are a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. They're a little bit more, just a little bit more advanced because they require like a stronger feel for things because like it requires you to seriously be watching the market and then for you to have back tested what you're looking at versus you having something immediately in front of you like a 1 minute BISI or 1 minute SIBI with confirmation. You're going, well, if they inverse this, then guess what? I'm wrong. Or hey, well, you know what? If they inverse it, then I'm wrong. Then I'm gonna cut it. Something like that. So like this is definitely more so like of a higher level trade. So I'm just letting you know. That's why. You know, what we got? Uh, somebody said something.
I mean, it is making higher lows. So
Forgot mine. It says I got a kid on the way, so I'm really trying to lock in with your teachings. Okay, forgot mine. Forgot mine. You still in here? Sorry, guys. TikTok doesn't show me the timestamps on the messages. So like when I know I keep on saying this, but guys, you might have to send messages like maybe once or twice. Don't spam them, send them 15 times, but maybe like once or twice, because it gets bogged down by people joining, liking, and sharing the live stream. Forgot mine. You still in here? How you doing, man? You all right? Well, congratulations, man. You got to lock in. I was taught when London takes Asian high slash low, New York session is going to be a ping pong session. Well, they could do anything. Nothing is 100% written in stone. So I don't agree with that. I want to see the statistical data behind that that's backing that. That's what I want to
Y'all,
see.
I've got out that trade at uh at 24.90 93. I mean 38. So just let everybody know. I
Mhm.
took a little loss, but I'm gonna get it back.
Good job.
Right?
Way to manage your risk. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Not everything plays out 100%. Nothing is
Man, I
100%.
just had to humble myself and go down, and it's not really humbling myself, but I had to go from full contracts down to minis, and just had to get a good trade in. Just made 18 bucks.
Okay, good job.
18
yo,
$18 just to be able to get a win in underneath my belt.
Good
I did
job.
that yesterday by accident. I did one mini thinking I was doing one. I did one micro thinking I was doing one mini yesterday, and then I was up $18, and I was like, wait, oh my god, no! It was like
Nah,
42.
man, but I needed that one win because I'm down a couple hundred, and so I'm like, okay, that one win, that was a good trade. Now let's turn around our psychology and get back into this.
For
For
that.
sure.
Yep.
Guys, the creator says, "Is he long or short?" Just came on. I was not. I was neither. So I was a little bit cautious because Trump was speaking. So that wasn't me. That was those are the people inside the Discord that decided to take that trade with one of the guys in here. So I just wanted so
Look
it's
at
me.
that shit. Look at that shit.
Yeah, they're
It's
fucking
gonna
around,
go
guys.
to my
Trump,
little.
guys. It's because Trump was talking.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, I don't know where you got in at, but this little level right here, it might come back, tap there, and then take it out. It would have just scared you out right there, but I don't know when you got in.
Trump's talking
Yeah, I
about
was in
looking
that
at top
motherfucker
loss.
for like a
Or
good
or where
5 minutes.
your stop loss was at. So I wasn't sure if you was at break even or not, but I probably would have let it
I
held
broke even.
until
Hell
right
yeah, I
there to
broke even.
equal.
Hell yeah, I broke even. I didn't
Okay, yeah.
like. I mean, I took a small loss, but like for me, I broke even to where I was.
You're not trading an Apex account, are you?
No, I'm
Okay,
turning
good.
TT.
Okay, good. Yeah, gotta wait for that payout. Don't even touch that.
I got it yesterday.
Oh,
What's
are they,
the rules on the tick?
they approved it?
What's the profit?
Yeah, they approved it yesterday.
My boy,
Like
congratulations. Let's blow
four.
the horn
Yeah.
for Murdoch.
Yes, sir. And
Good job, my boy. Good
I
job,
had
my
that.
boy.
I was when you got before you got off the line yesterday. I was telling them that I had got the email and shit. And
Looks to
I
me
was
like they
basically
got
gonna
clear
let
on here now.
let everybody know. Look at this shit, man.
Yeah, nah, they were fucking around, guys.
them
Guys,
equal highs, them equals.
the market is going to be a lot harder to
highs to the
read off of
lows.
these imbalances whenever Trump is talking. So that's why like I'm just personally a little bit
You
nervous
might
on
still be
taking
able to take
trades
a
on him.
flyer if
So
you
Oh yeah,
breathe.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I just hop back in, manage my risk to tap into this equilibrium. That's what I'm taking it to.
hmm. Is Trump still talking? Yes, he's still talking right now. They're randomly bouncing this out of this 15-minute busy here. And they're here now again for a second for like a second or third time, which leads me
There
to
we
believe that
go, baby.
which leads
Come
me to
on,
believe that
come
they're
on,
probably gonna
come on.
take this out.
We there. We there.
I want to see where this
We
candle
there,
closes
baby.
here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna smash that. It's gonna smash that.
Okay, guys, look, guys,
Like
this is what I'm thinking. If they give me a BISI here, I'm gonna try and manage my risk off of this BISI here in order to target this higher
they just did. They forming one right now as we speak, bro. I'm letting you know they forming one as we speak. I'm telling you,
yeah.
they
No, I
forming
know.
they floating a FUG 1 minute right now towards that side. To
It's
manage our risk off
10:28.
of. You might not see it on your chart, but I see it being created, y'all.
If they give me a
It's just
pullback
being
into
created
here,
right now.
guys, if they give me a pullback into here, I'm going to manage my risk off of this
I see that shit. I'll be seeing
off of
that
this.
shit before it even
Hold on a
happen,
second.
y'all. Like
Listen to Murdoch, the clairvoyant.
But they got to give me a pullback in here.
He's
They got to
got
give me
that
a
crystal
pullback.
ball.
They got to give me a pullback. They got to give me a pullback, and I'm gonna go one contract
they're trying to get a pullback right now.
because Trump is speaking. So I got to be on alert here. Oh shit!
Right there, that's your pullback. That's your pullback.
Fuck! I missed it. Fucking crash. Okay, hold on.
Give you another chance right now. They give you another chance right now.
Order submitted.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I'm gonna take it one contract off of this, and I'm gonna go long off of this. If they inverse this, then I'm gonna cut this. I'm not gonna add to this anymore. So right now, guys, I'm going long right now, guys, and I'm trying to target this equilibrium high right here. So right now, guys, I'm going long and I'm trying to target this equilibrium high right now. But Trump is speaking, guys, so Trump can fuck this up, guys. If they guys, the trade on this is half size, half or a third size. If they inverse this, if they inverse this, I'm not even gonna think about this. Like I'm gonna immediately cut this because Trump is speaking right now, and this is
We on
making
a
me
tip.
nervous.
We tapping on a tip of the 15 minute too. So
Correct, guys. Trade setups get invalidated whenever Trump or Powell is speaking. Weird shit is just liable to happen. High of 96225. High of 96225. Okay. So we have damn near perfect double top up in here. Okay, hold on. But Trump is speaking right now, so anything can happen. The moment that this shit decides to take this out, I'm gonna move this shit to break even almost immediately.
If that push up that you needed right there, and it didn't break that bottom of that candle, so that's your push right there to hold that one up.
Order submitted.
I moved this, guys. I moved
Order
this trade to break
filled.
even. Fuck. Okay. I moved it to break even. Guys, Trump is speaking right now, so so I'm a little bit cautious on that. So I moved at the break even and I got stopped out immediately. Guys, I moved it to break even whenever I was up 10 or 15 ticks. So this right here was still my target. What I was looking at was not invalidated, but guys, like me personally trading time distortion makes me a little bit nervous. So I moved it to break even probably the first chance I get when I was up 15 to 20 ticks. So this market's moving very weird. So I took that trade and it was a flyer and I wanted them to play it out immediately, but they did not. So I got stopped at a break even here. But I'm watching this right now for a potential better entry right now.
Order canceled.
I'm watching this right now. So guys, look, just for transparency update, I got stopped at a break even on that. So what I was trying to target was this right here, but Trump is speaking. So I'm just letting you know that normal trade setups have less effect whenever Trump and Powell is on the radar. So I took probably like a $5 loss off of one contract, which really isn't nothing. So I'm watching this still. I'm watching this 1 minute Bissy here. I still like this, but um, we got these equal highs right here. What's this? And this time distortion is making me weird, making me feel weird. Um, what we got? Look at that 1 minute Bissy holding this market up. Are they gonna
So we
inverse this?
tapping, we on the edge of this motherfucking 15 minutes. Like we can't get off
We're
the
on the
coast of
edge
this
of it.
motherfucker.
We're on the edge of this. Took that long for $6 move to break even, and they hit it. It was, what do you say? My stop loss is up though, plus 150. Okay, good job. Damn, Murdoch. yeah. Murdoch's been good. Can you share the setup for the indicator you're using, the 3 bands? What you mean, Ray Ray? You talking about Ray Ray? What you mean? You talking about like the settings? Because Murdoch shared those settings, but I can screenshot the settings that I have as well. But I can copy and I can paste, or just ask Murdoch to just send a screenshot of it inside here. As a matter of fact, he can do that. Well,
It's in
whenever
the
he gets out of
platinum
this trade,
trade.
he's in the trade right
It's
now.
in,
So let's wait for him to get out
it's,
of that trade. I'll
it's in the
provide the
platinum
settings.
trade.
So what settings are you talking about then? Look at these equal highs up here that they keep fucking around with. Those are perfect equal highs. And as to why they would not take that out, I'm unsure why they would not. Okay. Guys, ES is trying to dump right now, and NQ is trying to go higher. Look, guys, ES is trying to dump, and NQ is trying to go higher right now. Look, ES is trying to dump, and NQ is trying to go higher. They're now taking turns.
I just moved my TP to these equal highs just in case if it wicked, and then try to dump like ES. So like I'm managing my risk off of that.
Okay.
I'm not even aiming for that equilibrium no more.
Okay,
I'm just gonna
good.
take my points at these equal highs and
Okay.
really
Okay,
value
not
it.
bad. Not bad. Look at this 1 minute Sibby here. This 1 minute Bissy here. Okay, guys. The only thing what can fuck this trade up is this, guys. ES is trying to take out this right here immediately right now. If ES decides to flush and take this out right now, this trade is going to be invalidated, even though NQ is trying to take it out. So NQ is trying to go higher, but ES is now trying to go lower. They're taking turns. Trump must have said something that the market did not like, and this market is
Let's
acting
go.
very, very,
Give
very,
me
very
that
weird.
push. Give me that push. Yeah, Trump fucking around, bro.
Look at that. Look at that
So they would
bounce
have
off
been
this
took
1
that
minute.
shit out.
Look at that bounce off this 1 minute here. Oof. Man, ES is right here. If ES flushes this, guys, if ES flushes this right now, so if ES flushes this right now, and when they take this out here, if NQ still has not inversed this BISI here, I'm going to take this trade in order to target this upper level of liquidity. ES, guys, it's clear as fucking day. ES is trying to flush this right now. They're here.
For sure. That shit right there. They flushing that for sure, bro.
Yeah. The only thing that can really necessarily fuck up this trade right now is ES. Because guys, you can see it. ES is trying to flush through the floor and NQ is not. But if ES flushes too hard, this trade is going to be fucked up. So you better start to manage your risk, and you possibly better be out whenever they flash this equal high up here, like Murdoch was saying. Guys, Murdoch was adjusting his expectations. So he's no longer targeting this right now because of how ES is moving. He's targeting this equal high right here. Right now. So he's targeting this one here. That's what he's targeting right now. So be aware of that.
Yeah, 1050 can do it.
I need ES to flush this, like Murdoch was saying.
That's what 1050 coming up. So it'd be a little scalp up. Manage your risk off this one until it's equal high.
Yeah.
Just a little scalp, y'all.
Yeah, I like that. I need one more level of confirmation, and I need ES to flush this, and then I need ES to hang out here. If they do that, if they do that, then I'll feel a little bit more confident. Just me personally. That's what I'm looking at right now. Do you watch YM as well to find confluence? No, I do not. I do not. I found that NQ correlates with ES a lot more than it does with YM. YM can do its own thing. Those stocks move very, very slow. Do you recommend full porting news for a combine? I don't know about that. I can't really answer that. Can't really tell you what to do from TikTok. You gotta be inside Discord, Will. Holy shit, they're bouncing the son of a bitch. They're here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Come on, baby. Don't wick my shit. Take that shit out.
They did. They almost did to the tick though. They did.
And they wick my shit. You motherfucker.
Right there. Damn.
They wicked it to the tick. Price action will move once Powell starts talking, Jay says. Possibly. You watch gold? I do not. So I can't give you really any investment advice off gold. They wicked that shit to the tick. So they essentially took out these equal highs here to the tick almost. Because the high of this candle is 96250. And the high of this is 96225.
Literally like one little
one tick. One tick, and they reset that mark, guys. That's not a fucking coincidence. That's some bullshit, guys. Whenever Trump and these dudes are speaking, man, bro, this market's liable to do anything. I'm telling you, man.
I'm still taking it. Still going to my TP, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not scared. The 1050 coming up.
Before I still staying with the original premise?
I still
yeah, that equal low. I mean equal high. It's going there, bro. It didn't take it out like I wanted to. It just tapped it. Right. The 1050 coming up. That's gonna give me my push.
Add alert here. Put an alert here at this level here on ES.
But ES can fuck it up too.
Yeah, man. The next opportunity I'll take is probably 1150.
Good job, Nub. Smart decision. ES dumping on a tick. It's wild. Yeah, no, that is wild. I've been looking where he posted them. You've been looking where, Ray? Did you not find it? Did you not find his settings? You want me to find?
It should be right there, bro. Like literally, it should be right there.
Ray,
item chat, right?
Ray, I'm gonna find the settings and I'm gonna copy the message and I'm gonna send the message link in here. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Copy message link. This market's dancing around. They're monkeying around here.
We've been inside this one and this other bearish one for the
Right here.
last.
I just sent it.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, they're fucking around here, bro. They're monkeying around. Because guys, so this market right now is trapped between two 15-minute FEGs, a 15-minute Sibi above and a 15-minute BISI below. So it has it trapped in this channel, and then Trump is speaking. So this market is acting very weird. So they created this 1-minute BISI here, which is what
They
I
got
try
my,
to take this, which is what I try to manage my risk off, but they stopped me out at break even.
they got my
Obviously,
push.
obviously
Let's
minus
go.
positions.
Y'all better take this shit out right now.
No, they're gonna shoot this. They're gonna
Let's
shoot this now.
fucking
They're here.
go. Got
Yeah. Yeah. So
back
yeah,
in
guys.
profit, baby. Let's go, baby.
Good job. You know, they're gonna shoot that. They might even try and target this right now. That's what looks to me like what they're doing right now. Look at
So
that.
my trade with that equilibrium wasn't invalid.
Great trade. They're gonna target this holy shit in one candle. Wow. That is impressive. What the fuck is that? Look at the power of that 15-minute BISI. Christ God. In one candle, they did that.
That could have blew your account if you didn't know what the fuck you was doing. For sure.
Hell yeah. All those equal highs to the left, yeah. But they took these out just now, Bedhead. So they took out these equal highs, no more anymore. Great job, Toon. I couldn't find the indicators. Can someone post a link to it, please? I'll post a link for it right now for you.
Took a quick little 50 piece on this little down. This little short.
1050 coming up.
Here you go, Latanya. I'm doing half size today. Too volatile for me. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's just very tricky because Trump is speaking and they have Powell on the schedule. So they're doing very confusing things. This is not normal price action here. This is not normal price action here. They took out these equal highs here. I'm actually probably tempted to look into a short potentially. I'm gonna just be for real with you. I'm being 100% for real with you. Might even try and manage my risk off of this 1-minute Sibi here in order for 25 ticks to the downside. That's what guys. That's what I probably think that I'm gonna do here. That's what I probably think that I'm gonna do. Guys, I'm going to enter into guys because they took out those equal highs there. That's what I think that this market was being held up by. I'm being honest with you. I think that they're gonna start targeting lower levels of liquidity now. And I think they're going to use ES in order to try and flush this in order to try and take that out. I think that this move right here, which is a fake out, in order to drum up more liquidity to then go lower. That's what I think in my brain. We'll see.
So
what
you
I
think the
think.
1050
Yeah, you're
is
right, bro.
probably going to be bearish?
Guys, the only reason why they shot that up was to take out those equal highs, and they did that in one candle. But now they're tapping into this 15-minute BISI again, so my risk to reward is skewed a little bit here. But I think that they're going to start targeting lower levels of liquidity right now. This market is now bullish. This market is bearish. So that play that Murdoch was looking at was it. So like if you didn't get out on that shit, you're about to get stopped out or you're about to experience some pain. Like if you have like a wide stop, because I think they're going to start to run this shit now to the downside.
I just put them settings on, Murdoch. Yeah, it should look mad colorful now. What's going on?
I found this algo for Ninja Trader too. Oh wow, you did? Great job. I need them to bounce this though. They just created another 1-minute Sibi here. I need them to bounce this again so that I can consider shorting this. Look at that candle. They gave up that entire move. God.
1050's coming up.
Yeah, 1050 macro's coming up right now. 5 minutes. I might need them to bounce this though. Trump is speaking. They're on some weird shit. And this is time distortion right now.
That shit going down, bro. So you can manage your risk off that one that was created at 956. If you can manage your risk off of that, it's gonna inverse this bullish one. and then you could take it into 933.
I need them to bounce this again. They're dancing us around here. I don't want to chase this right now. I don't want to chase this until 15
If they
minutes.
come back for that 1 minute,
Yeah,
I'll join you.
anybody chasing it really because the equilibrium was where you supposed to got in at. Honestly, right? It didn't give you a chance to, you know what I mean? But like,
Yeah, but me personally, I didn't want to necessarily jump the gun on that huge guy candle to the upside like that. Like I wanted them to prove to me
yeah.
that
No,
they
I
were
know,
going to
I
reverse
know.
that.
It didn't give you
No,
nothing
no,
to
I
manage
know.
on
I'll
retro.
just let
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
I was just letting other people know.
that's the back test for me. I jumped right in that bitch. Sure, that shit float. Right in, no condom.
Shorts to
Right in.
24,900 or lower, chat. I have mine at, he says, I have mine at 24,882. He
You
says,
see them big ass God candles? Oh, I know what's happening next. A big ass red candle. What do you
guys,
mean?
this right here for everyone that's trying to figure it out. This was something in pre-market. Guys, this is the pre-market plan here. This is where I think that they're doing.
I'm finna take another. I'm finna take another. I'm getting out at
24,897.
For a flyer.
9:30.
24,897.25 on NQ is what I'm looking at right now. Anything else above is price discovery. But today's gonna be a tricky day because all-time high and Powell could be tricky. But I didn't know Trump was speaking, so we got Trump, Powell, and all-time high. So price action is not going to be normal, not even for what we got going on. So damn sure I know if you trading them trend lines, you're for sure fucked, or them patterns, because they just been evaluating those all day.
Facts.
So so even for us, we got to take this piece by piece because they're
If
still
you
doing
in a
some
short,
weird
if
shit.
you in a short or a long, your best bet to get out at 9:33. The next target on the downside is coming up, so you should be getting out right now if you in a short or if you took it with me.
Guys, they're targeting this. They're targeting this right here. This right here is what they're targeting. If they give me a bounce, I'm going to short this. They're targeting this, guys. They're targeting this liquidity right here. This right here is the next. This right here is the next draw on liquidity right now. That's what's going on with ES. Is that the low from Monday? No, it is not. It's the overnight low. That's what they're targeting right now.
90 seconds till 10:50.
1050. Yeah, I need them to give me one more, just more of a decent candle than that for me to short that. But we're in the 15-minute BISI, so they could bounce us at any given moment before they continue going lower. That's why I don't want to chase it in the 15-minute
The
BISI.
15 with the 1050.
Guys, ES.
I come back and tap that 1 minute
like this.
or break through these, test both these 1 minutes that formed.
NQ is now starting to change its signature, and NQ flipped from bullish to bearish now because NQ is trying to go lower, and ES is, and so ES is still kind of shooting up a bit here. We're in a 15-minute BISI, so they could still bounce this, so you got to be cautious. They could bounce at any given moment. So 15-minute BISI
This
means
is also
anything.
like a this is also a higher low.
They took out that, so they took out those equal highs. We have this 1 and this 15 here. They took out those equal highs, and we have this 1 and this 15 here. If they give me a little bit more of a push, I'm going to consider shorting this shit. Why? Because ES is shooting up and NQ is not, but it's trapped in this 15-minute BISI now. You can see, guys. You can see and you can feel how heavy NQ, how heavy NQ is in comparison to ES. Look, because ES is shooting up, but NQ is not. It's like, it's almost as though like NQ is screaming to come to 24,900. It is screaming. It's literally screaming at me that it wants to go there. To me, this is not bullish by any means. The only reason why I would even consider a bounce is because we're in a 15-minute BISI. That's the only reason why I'm not shorting this right now.
Yeah.
It's screaming to me that it's trying to go lower. If it taps it and shoots it up, Kai says, I set my TP at 24,900. Ellie says, okay. If it bounces, okay. So after that green area is going up. What
That
green area?
1050.
This right here is nothing more than just a daily discount. This is nothing more than just like a discount, and this is the equilibrium from where just prices just been delivered at for this trading session. So from here to here, it's just from high to low. That's all that is. I'm not saying that it's going to go there or that it's not going there. What I'm saying is guys, this rate really isn't too much. Doesn't have too much weight as far as liquidity is concerned for me. What has more weight on it to me is the actual liquidity outside of that, which is here. This right here is where I think that the immediate draw, not immediate, where I think that that today's major draw on liquidity is. That's what I think right now.
You get a tap into this one for your 1050, and then
Yeah, I need them to bounce this a little bit more directly into it, and then I'll short it. But they didn't tap into it yet. Not unless I'm missing something. No, they didn't even tap into it on QQQ. So I want them to go up a little bit higher than that for me. Because if they're gonna bounce this, they're at least gonna guys. If they're gonna bounce this, they're at least gonna tap into that 1 minute at a minimum.
yeah, they're
I
gonna
can
tap
tap
into
into
that
both.
one.
We are in a busy on a couple higher time frames. Which time frames, Deadhead? If they're gonna bounce this, they're gonna come up a little bit higher here to fool people. This is what I think. Because if not, then this shit is just stupid bearish because they're not even tapping into these bearish imbalances. They're just going.
Real shit though. They're not even creating no bullish imbalances or no bearish. Honestly.
Yeah, this is a pure blown, full blown time distortion right here. We're the same candle as we were at 9:40. So for an hour we've done almost nothing. 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day is forming a busy depending where it closes. Yes. But I needed them to come up here and tap this guy because I'm a greedy son of a gun before I enter into the trade. And then while I'm in the trade, I'm not greedy at all. And I'm and I'm cautious. So that's what I needed from them specifically. Why? Because this right here was too close for me to short this right here at the top of a 15-minute BISI. I need something a little bit more than that. Like, I need them to start doing stuff that makes sense. So Trump is speaking right now, so they're doing stuff that doesn't make sense. He's still talking. Trump is doing stuff that doesn't make sense. I mean, Trump is making this algorithm do stuff that doesn't make sense right now. So whenever they're speaking, normally speaking, I don't trade whenever they're talking. But I'm on live stream right now, and so I might still try and hunt some setups if that's the case. So, but just be prepared that anything can happen. That they can pull a cat out of the bag or a cat out of the hat, however you want to say it. At any given
I'm
moment.
in here for a long. I got them hitting at least into that first. I'm going for like 40 ticks, but I downside. I went to micros.
Yeah, guys, like for example, like this trade setup that Murdoch outlined, like they came down here and then they inversed it and they forced them to stop out and they forced them to take a small loss, but they still wanted to come here. Guys, the only reason why they did that was because Trump was speaking. That was it. But like they still did it and then they dumped it. But they're doing things that's just highly uncharacteristic. So like this market is going to fool you today because Trump is speaking and Powell is on the schedule. So normal trade setups
TP reached 40 ticks. Done.
Are going to be fucked, so to speak.
It's tapping into that one right now.
Yeah, I took that for the long.
Yeah, I'm watching this right now. I'm watching this, and I'm watching ES getting ready to take out this high right here. Whenever ES takes out this high and it taps into this, then I'm going to consider taking this. It's 10:54 right now. What's the high of this? 449, 49.25. 49.25. I'm watching this right now. I think the ES might have one more push to go higher because this right now is a
1
double
minute
top
just
on
formed.
ES.
1 minute. 1 minute. BISI just formed.
There's a chart above my head, so I'm looking at this at the same time and I'm analyzing this. What's he saying? The hell was Trump saying? Y'all want me to put Trump on or no?
Fuck no, baby.
Look at that.
That's just me though. Damn, I should have held.
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
You didn't create another double top?
Look at this. They did not inverse this.
Because they didn't take out that 1 minute that
They did not
was up
inverse
top.
this.
That's because you
Order
got some
filled.
equal lows.
I'm
You
going
got
to short
equal
this.
lows.
Hey, attention, guys. I shorted it one contract in order to target 25 ticks to the downside.
Gonna take out these
Entry,
equal lows that on ES at
entry level
that's
position.
744.
Entry level position right now. I shorted it just now in order to target 25 ticks to the downside.
That's a good ass trade, bro.
Yeah, I think so. But Trump's speaking right now, so we got to be on alert. Guys, Trump is speaking. The quality of this trade right now is about a C minus because Trump is speaking. But however, I waited patiently in order for this trade to play out. So we're about to see right now. We're about to find out.
Reward my boy.
It's
Oh,
finna turn
Order
into this
filled.
one.
Okay,
I told you.
not bad.
It's finna
Yeah,
turn
no,
into
not
this
bad.
fucking one. Man, let's go, man. Let's
Not bad.
fucking
Yeah.
go, bro.
So, yes, yeah. So guys, listen. I literally managed my risk to about 5 ticks there. So guys, look, like I'm a little bit more selective right now because Trump is speaking. So I managed my risk to about 5 ticks. I don't think that you can do that on any trend line or any support and resistance line, especially not when Trump is speaking. So guys, like, I still think that the overall drawn liquidity is a little bit lower, but guys, I gotta trade half or 1/3 size right now because of this. So I waited patiently for that, and I executed off of this 1 minute SIBI right here that I was waiting on because
Diego,
so
you took that? Did you take the loan?
who?
I took that long. I got in, but I went down to micros. But quick little,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
already up. I'm up 407 today. So
Okay, bet.
I
All
took
right,
that
y'all.
short.
I'm off. I'm up 700 today. Appreciate y'all for the good
yes,
setup.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Who said that?
100, 100.
Dubs.
Who said that?
Nubs.
Oh, Nubs. All right, Nubs. Good job, Nubs. Yeah, log off, Nubs. Anyway,
They closed app. I'm about to close app too.
anyway, hey, did anyone take that short with me
Perfect.
just
Let's
now?
go.
Anyone inside Discord? Did you guys take that short where I said, hey, look,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
did.
short this?
That was a good one.
Did anyone take
That
that
was
with
a
me?
sweet one, bro. That was spicy.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, that's called managing your risk to like almost to literally like the exact tick almost. Like you can't get any more precise with that. So like as it was going up, I was not scared. I shorted this right here as it was going up. But guys, I even waited for a little bit more confirmation because I wanted to see if they were going to inverse this or not. If they would have inversed this with Trump speaking, I probably would have held back. But I waited until this candle closed right here, and then so this gave me my confirmation that they were going to go lower because they didn't inverse that. If they wanted to inverse that, they would have inversed it, and then they probably would have took it up a little bit higher. So guys, I managed my risk to literally 3 ticks. So this right here was a 3-tick upside to then target 25 or 50 ticks to the 60 ticks to the downside. That is literally a 10-to-1 R. Oh, excuse me, TikTok can't see that. Excuse me, they can only see Discord. Hold on, let's see what Discord said. Bree said I did. Yeah, I'm off too. I took that in up 3,600 for the day. Great day. Guys, see you tomorrow. Let's blow the horn for Braden. Good job, Braden.
Let's
Yeah,
fucking
tomorrow.
go. Let's go, y'all.
Let me see what we got. Who took it? Made 100 on my PA. Blue says, okay, good job, Blue. But make sure you learn though. Matt says I did. Good job, Matt. I think they still want to go lower on this, but I think they were bullshit on that. But Trump is speaking, so we got to take it piece by piece. Legato, what's up? How you living, brother? What's the word, Brody? Man, we just chilling, man. Just
How
taking
long
it
the
piece
man
by
yapping
piece.
for?
Trying to take some solid trade setups. Trump is speaking right now, so we got to have modest TPs in mind. And we got to wait patiently. We got to wait for multiple levels of confirmation. Guys, I think that they're going to sweep this on ES. That, guys, this right here was also
That
the
shit
reason
looks
why I
so
took.
juicy.
They're coming here.
So juicy.
This right
So
here
juicy.
was where they were coming. I was not fooled at all.
Got some equal lows right there. You got equal lows. They definitely going there for sure.
Yes, they are.
They got equal
They're
lows at
coming here right
744.
now. Guys, this right here was the reason why I took this short here. So I was waiting on them to come up higher so I could short this because I figured that the overall drawn liquidity on ES was lower. So this right here was fake. Guys, the only reason why I didn't short on this candle was because I called it out like verbatim. You heard me. I was like, I want them to push this and to take this out. The reason why that was the case, guys, was because there was a volume imbalance right here. That right there, excuse me. there was a volume imbalance right here that I want them to feel. So when they shot this up and took that out and danced here, I figured that we were going to go lower, and I figured that ES was then going to consequently take NQ lower. So like I said like if they bounce this, I'm gonna short it, guys. I'm gonna call my trades out to you. It's just that it's just do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you have the knowledge to understand, guys? This is not an alert service. Everyone in here, they understand everything that I'm talking about. They understand the time hacks, and so like they've done the research. And then if not, then they're paper trading, or at a minimum, they're only trading on an eval while they continue to learn and sharpen their skills. So this is not an alert service. All right, this is an educational service so that you can learn how to trade for the rest of your life and how to actually read this market in real time and navigate it correctly. So that has to be a huge disclaimer. Made 100 on my PA. Can you please put Trump on? They say. Let's put Trump on. Hey, Discord. Do you guys want me to put Trump on? Because Discord really has the say so. You guys want me to put Trump on, or you guys want to continue to listen to that music? Trump really isn't talking about nothing.
Oh man,
he's just rambling. What
Let's
y'all want?
go.
What's
Let's
the
go.
Discord?
Hey, y'all better be out at 9:33. Y'all take short or long.
To get 700 too. Not logging off. Oh goodness. Everybody making money in here. Man, we killing it in here. Oh goodness. Look where this hit it. Look where this shit at. He's talking some other shit. Yeah, he is.
Still got 1150 coming.
They didn't fill me in because I stay trying to put limit orders in. What you mean? You try to put limit orders in.
I'll go to my target before the 1150 for sure.
Okay, yeah. Make sure at least move it to break even though, Shiloh, on that. They didn't feel you.
It's at my level right now. 9:33. You should be getting out right now. Be your level.
Eli says, what's the Discord? The link is in my bio. It's the Knowledge Community page. It costs $27 every 90 days. Every 3 months, you have to pay $27 for the Knowledge Community page. That's the.
If you manage to rip off that one, you should be getting out right here at 9:33.
Murdoch, that was a $500 trade.
Fire.
If you can't afford $27 every 90 days, I don't think that you should be trading, especially when you're gonna be probably making $500 to $1,000 a day based off what we got going on in here. So it's $27 every 90 days, but that's not Discord though. That's for the knowledge.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go up on the price. No, I'm just playing with you.
And then Discord is on page 1 of the Knowledge Community page when you join. Or you can choose to pay $11 a month for the Knowledge Community page, Eli. And then Discord is $29 a month, or $70, $75 every 90 days, which is about $100 a month. $100 every 3 months, which ain't nothing. So you get access to live trading and all of the models that we have in here that we're trading off of, so that you can read this market in real time and navigate it in real time and not get fucked. We ain't talking about we ain't talking about no support and resistance or no trend lines, man. You can't do that. This market ain't going off of no damn patterns. But I think you know that, Eli. Okay, great. We'll do, he says. Okay, we'll see you. We'll see you in here, buddy. Then you can join our family. Yeah. What we got? Guys, they're bouncing us right now, guys, because they took this out. They took this out that we were looking at here. So, guys, this market...
Murdoch was almost on point with that little bump right there at the end.
Where? Bump where as far as what? What did he say? I missed it.
That 1 minute, he said, man, get out at 9:33, and just about there it jumped.
Get out at 9:33.
See that little indecision 1 minute candle with that big green bounce? Literally the last candle.
Oh, you talking about on ES? He was saying, or you talking about on
NQ?
Oh,
NQ.
Yes, correct. Yeah. That's exactly.
I've been calling that out. I've been called that out like minutes ago, like before that number. I've been calling that number, y'all.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would say as well, because what I was looking at for the next immediate draw on liquidity was for ES to take this out. So guys, like they've reset this market essentially, so to speak, at least for the immediate term. So they could go higher or go lower from here. So you have to be aware of that.
Shorty was buy, but it took her a while.
So right now, as it stands, guys, if you didn't take any trade, we still got to take it piece by piece, because they just took out that liquidity just now. They just took out that London low just now. So they could do anything here. You got to be on alert.
Thank you. Whenever you're talking about
the fair value gaps. Is there a more important fair value gap between, say, a 1 minute or a 5 minute or a 15 minute of which one is going to be targeted first?
Well, it's not as though like they're targeting the FEGs more so. That's their third job, which is to fill the imbalances. So that's their third job. Their first job is to fill liquidity, which is, for example, on ES, it was to target this right here. So because there was a shitload of orders here. Why? Because every single person and their mother that was long here, their stop is going to be here at this. Guys, I'm talking about not people that know how to read this market like how we do and like how you guys are learning how to do. I'm talking about, guys, you have to think in your mind, what are 95% of other people doing? And where are they putting their orders at? And that's just what this market is targeting, so it can just fill those orders. That's all it's trying to do. So every person that was long in here, their stop loss is here. Every person that shorted up here at the like at the open, they're gonna try and get out over here at this line here. So like that was what they were targeting. So they targeted it and then they bounced, and then now they're readjusting, and now it just looks like to me that they're trying to go for the next liquidity target. And so for me personally, ES has already completed its objective because ES has already swept that liquidity. Now the next thing is right here. So now, whenever they're there, the market is going to react to specific zones. So I'm getting into answering your question. The market is going to react to these zones, as in like these imbalances. But what I have found is the market will violently react to 15-minute BISTs the most in the immediate term. So like, for example, whenever we dump down into here in a straight line, we tap this 15-minute BIST and we bounce. Tapped it, bounce, tapped it, bounce. And then we tapped up here at this 15-minute SIBI, rejected. Tapped here again, rejected, now we're going lower. But like if you have like a 1 hour BISI or a 1 hour SIBI, you're not gonna see this. Like you're looking at this and you're like, okay, well, this right here just formed on this candle right here as of 8 minutes ago. So it didn't reject this. This right here just formed. So you can't really see anything here. And then like we have this 1 hour BISI here, but it's looking like they still want to go lower. So that's why I'm telling people, that's why I'm like, sure, you can use 1 hour BISIs and SIBIs, but like that's not going to give you an immediate direction of what this market's trying to do in the immediate term, if that makes sense, Tim. So, but the higher the time frame of the imbalance, the stronger it's going to be essentially. But you have to understand that the higher the time frame, the more that anything can happen within that time frame, if that makes sense. So this 1 hour candle just opened at 11 o'clock, as in 9 minutes ago. This 1 hour BISI right here that you're looking at in green, it will not be inversed until we close under here at either 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or 3 o'clock. Guys, we could sit here and we could dump down into here until 11:50, and you'll blow up your account, and then they bounce it off of one of these 1 hours, and then they take it all the way back up in here, and this shit right here will never have been inversed. But you would have been taking a trade off of a 1 hour BISI, but you would have blew up the account. Ask me how I know, because I tried that shit. Because I try to take trades off of 1 hour, 4 hours, and manage my risk, but I can't. Because they'll just flush it or they'll pump it through, and it just, because what people don't understand is it takes that candle closing below it to invalidate it, to inverse it. And they can do anything in an hour. You'll blow up the account first.
And this it. Anybody still in the trade right now? And they shouldn't even be in the trade after I called that level out. They shouldn't be in the trade right now.
So, Tim, did that make sense to you or no? Or did I not explain that correctly?
Nope. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, good.
Look at those candles going up into the equilibrium.
Let me see what we got. Yeah, man, this is a fake out here. They were just trying to take out this equal high right here, and they did it in one candle. That's criminal. Hold on. Hey, Discord, you guys want me to put Trump on? Is Trump still talking?
Yeah, he's still talking. No, he ain't talking. No, he ain't talking no more. My bad.
Oh, he's done?
Yeah, not talking no more. No.
Because he was on Fox News on YouTube, but I think he might be done. Okay, let me check on TikTok, because TikTok doesn't send me notifications on messages. Can you help? That was a solid short. A lot of info and education tabs. I just signed up for the Discord Sunday for the knowledge. Already been valuable, Polo Court says. How consistent have you been in the last 2 months? I think I'm pretty consistent. I just signed up for the Discord Sunday for the knowledge. Already been valuable. Okay, thanks, Paulo. I appreciate that. You know what? I'm gonna pin your comment. Yeah, I know. And guess what? It's $27 every 90 days. Pin comment. Yeah. What we got? That was a solid short. Hey, Pino. Okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah, man, I just managed my risk to like 5 ticks or so, and I shorted it down here because I figured that the overall drawn liquidity was lower because at the time ES hadn't taken out this liquidity here, so I just figured this right here was a fake out. So I think the only reason why they bounced it was just to fill this this volume imbalance that they created right here on that move up. So that was fake. So I wasn't fooled by that. Appreciate that. He says, okay. Sorry if I keep reading these comments over, guys, because they don't have timestamps. So I'm just reading them out and blurting them out as I see them.
Once y'all understand how to read this shit, y'all gonna look at this shit like, bro.
Yeah, you know, that's just crazy. Can you help? Can I help with what, Blue Maddie? Equal bottom at 23,933. Equal bottom. No, it's not. Not to the tick, it's not. Nah. That ain't no equal double. Nah. Guys, it has to be a perfect double bottom in order for this market to be attracted to it like a magnet. That's not. It's gone now. They got it. Oh, okay. Oh, what you were saying was it was right here. So they took it out here on this candle is what you were saying, Brandon. Yes, they did. That right there was why they took it out. Guys, this market can do anything. Guys, this right here is why I don't short 15-minute. This is why I don't short in 15-minute bissies, because they could bounce it at any given moment. Look at what they're doing now.
Man, we've been on the coast of this motherfucker 15 minutes all morning.
Seen it countless times. So what's going up? I got no idea, Ellie. I think that we should take it piece by piece here. Okay, alert. I'm gonna send out an alert. You need to wake up. The time is now.
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world.
AC might know who that is. AC might know who that is. AC still here?
Matt.
Might. He says might. Yeah, that's Mattera, guys. Yeah, that's Mattera. AC knows who that is. Mattera goated. Nothing goes as planned in this accursed world. So yeah, wake up. Guys, that's a character from Naruto. For people that don't know. All right, guys, listen. What's going on is this. Hold on. Excuse me. I need to show Discord. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, he's goated. What we got? This right here is what's going on, guys. This right here is what's going on. Powell is getting ready to come on within the next hour. Powell is not late he's not late like Trump. He's getting ready to come on. This is what I expect. Powell speaking at 12:35 automatically delegates us to piece-by-piece setups and BEs as soon as possible. But we had to start that process early because Trump was talking. So that's why we would have size and we were more patient and more selective on the trades, obviously. PMI at 9:45. So the reduced risk up to 45 minutes on all setups. He comes on at 12:30. So I'm just giving you an alert right now. All right? So about 45 minutes, 45 to an hour before, you need to be on alert. All right? So whatever you were doing before, if you're in a trade, you need to move that to break even because this market's liable to start doing some weird shit whenever he starts getting ready to come on, all right? So you got about an hour. Guys, this is just a psychological aspect of me just backtesting this market and understanding how this market reacts to Powell in real time, and I've watched the price action for years. Don't fade me on that, trust me. Because last time I said some shit about Powell, they all-time high overshot it. I've been right about Powell 100% of the time so far. Right here. When I said Powell all-time high overshoot was achieved, as expected. So we called that out, and they did that. And then they did it last time you spoke too. So I'm not saying we're going to go to all-time highs. What I am saying is you need to be on alert within an hour because they could do anything right now. I don't even know what they're getting ready to do when he comes on. But you need to be on alert for this. And I will let you know hopefully, my newswire says it. They're going to say Powell is not commentating on monetary policy. If he says that, they're going to free up the market a little bit more. So the market might start moving program wise again. But if he starts commenting on monetary policy, we're cooked. I'm going to be for real. So that's going to be the key. But he'll let you know that before he starts talking. Because people always want to ask him questions like, hey, what's up with that rate cut? Hey, what's going on with this? What's going on with that? So he'll say, I'm not commentating on monetary policy. So that basically tells the reporters or the people asking the questions, shut the fuck up. I'm not asking, bro, shit. We can talk normally, but shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you about nothing in regards to monetary policy, which is money. Or the stance on what the hell is that? Excuse me. What is that? I wasn't familiar with that. Close 601.01. Low, is that a 6? Is that a 6 on the volume imbalance? Yeah, that is. That's a 6 on the volume imbalance right there. Huh. Interesting. Well, Powell is speaking right now, so this is getting kind of dangerous. I really don't know about short this right now. They might have to show me a little bit something more. Should I take half size on this to then target this? That's a 7, actually. So you got to be on alert here. What we got?
Just coming to check out these this lower high right here at
Look
for the
at
1150.
There's a 7 right there. They might try and target this in one swoop. Hold on real quick, guys. I gotta get some water. Guys, I'm looking at this, man. This right here has my attention right here. The only thing I think can fuck this up is ES because ES just swept this liquidity here. So I don't want to go against a liquidity sweep in the opposite direction after they've done that. If they didn't take this out, then I would take that short again. But I'm a little bit nervous on trying to do that, especially with Powell coming up in an hour. Because like how I just said, things can be invalidated with Powell. So we got to be on alert here. All right. Hold on real quick, guys. I'm going to go get some water in about 2 minutes. Guys, you guys can sit down and chop it up. Hold on. Believe it. Powell candle takes out lows buyers, then we go higher. I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. We are cool. Yeah, we're cool, Karma. Why wouldn't we be cool? You okay? I hope we're cool. Karma.
What was a cucumber?
Hold on real quick, guys. I'm going to get some water.
For the past 5 minutes, or actually past 15, maybe 25 minutes, we're making higher highs.
We targeted at that lower high right there. That's a next draw liquidity on the upside that you can target.
To finish taking out that 1 minute SIBI.
Nah, it's gonna tap into it. Once it take it out, it's gonna tap into it, and then it's tapping into a 15-minute too. Also, you can manage your risk off of that, tapping into that 15-minute upside. So the 15-minute is gonna tap in at 971, and that's gonna be consequential. That's gonna be the equal highs of these candles right here at 953 and at 949. And that's gonna be the top of the 15. The 15-minute. That's going to then 1150 coming up too. So they give you extra confirmation. So it might do a pullback into one of these imbalances, and then give you that shoot for the 1150.
And Powell speaks at 12:30, right? Oh, so we got time.
I think so.
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. No, I want to repeat. The we are cooked, you said. Yeah.
Definitely cooked.
No, this is no. I want to repeat the we are cooked, like you said. Yeah, yo, we will be cooked. If Powell starts coming on, Powell says, "Hey, if I'm commentating on monetary policy, y'all can ask me whatever questions you want. Expect random FU candles out of nowhere. Expect that. Believe that. You better believe that." Man, I think they might try and target this right here. I don't know. What y'all think? There's a volume imbalance there, but I don't have an imbalance over here to manage my risk off of. That's why I don't like
We
that.
got 30 minutes or so to 11:50. So
That's why I don't like that. And the
You
ES
can
is the
manage your
liquidity sweep.
you can
Oh
manage your
shit!
risk off of this one. You can manage your risk off this one and tap into this 15-minute VISI up above at 920, at 972. That's what you can do. I'm looking on NQ. I'm looking at NQ.
I'm looking at this as well, but however, so ES is looking like it's trying to shoot, and I'm sorry, ES is looking like it's trying to dump, and NQ is looking like it's trying to shoot up and go higher. So what I'm thinking is if I take this, guys, before I enter, guys, as a professional trader, I'm being honest with you, guys. Whenever I start doing this full time, because the people inside here, guys, y'all gonna be doing this full time soon, because why would you want to do anything else if you're making $5,000 to $10,000 a day? I mean, I'm just being honest.
here we go.
You know, you can do it from your house.
Did you take that, Diego?
But what I'm saying though is guys, listen. You need to start thinking, how can this market fuck me? Like before I enter into a trade, that's what you need to start. Look, guys, that's what you need to be thinking. Not damn, if I buy this, how much money can I make? If you're still thinking like that, you're thinking like the 95% of other people. So what I'm looking at is if I short this here, ES is hanging out over here at the lows. So if ES bounces randomly for whatever random reason, because Powell's getting ready to come on soon, then NQ's going to shoot up. That's just what I'm thinking. And then ES had just swept this liquidity down here. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying that they don't have to go lower, but they could do anything here. So
they got some equal highs right here at 747. That's what gave me my confirmation on ES. You got some equal highs right here at 747 on ES. That's what gave me my confirmation to push up above that level I was talking about. Tap into that 15-minute on NQ.
So you're
so I'm going back
long.
Forth.
You took a long.
The same. No, so it tap into that. No, I didn't take nothing. I'm just calling out. I'm done for this. I'm done for the day. Shit, I don't need no.
Great job.
So I was just calling out some trades for people to manage their risk off of.
Here we go.
Powell does not come on at 11:35, Hayden. He does not. Powell does not come on at 11:35. Who told you 11:35?
Get that push.
I'm asking you this question, Hayden. I'm serious. Who told you 11:35? Who told you that? Powell candles takes out lower. Yeah, who told you that, Hayden? Tell me. Are you saying that because you're Central Standard? This market is not going off of Central Standard Time. 11:35 Pacific Standard Time. No, he's not. Not unless they changed it. Yesterday it was 12:35 Eastern Standard Time. I'm looking at it right now. It says 12:35 Eastern Standard Time. Fed Chair Powell speaks. See, guys, that's why y'all need, guys, that's important because there's a lot of people that's confused. Top Step X news calendar. Well, I'm on investing.com, and then I'll also pull up the FX economic calendar as well. We'll see. When is Powell speaking? They have him scheduled to start speaking in 1 hour 9 minutes on my FX book, which is the FX economic calendar, and investing.com. That's 12:35 Eastern Standard Time. You need to be going off of Eastern Standard Time. Central Standard or Pacific or Mountain Western, this market is not going off of those time zones, and you'll be confused. So, guys, even your trading chart right here, you see this right here? Your trading chart needs to be set to UTC4. However the fuck you do that. You go here, you go to settings. Where is it at? Where the hell? Yeah. You need to go to symbol, and time zone needs to be UTC4 New York. If you want to take this seriously. I'm just being honest with you. And I'm not saying that because I'm Eastern Standard. I'm saying it because it is the gold standard. This market is operating off of New York Standard Time. They don't say Powell is coming on at 12:35 Mountain West. They will never say that. It's always Eastern Standard Time. So you're going to be confused because I have people, guys, I keep saying that a lot because I have people that do that. I seriously have people that miss eval instant pass in here and they miss huge economic events because they're on a Pacific, and I'm sitting there and I'm telling them, and I'm like, yo, like this market isn't operating off of that. I think they're going to come here, so I'm going to short this right now.
Order filled.
So I think that since they're here right
They
now,
finna tap into that 15 minute, that 5 minute.
yeah,
They gonna tap into that 5 minute.
yeah. So
And it's a 15 minute.
yeah, so guys, listen. Like, I think that because they're here, I think guys look like I'm going to target this right here,
Order submitted.
and I'm gonna just try and get about 20. Oh shit, that's about 36 as a matter of fact, a little bit more than I like. But guys, look like I'm going to try and be out here. I think that they're going to start to target this. I'm just being honest with you. Just what I think. As a matter of fact, I'll be out here. Well, fuck. The bastards. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, fuck. The bastards. Anyway.
It's still going down, bro.
Yeah, no, I know. Anyway. What we got? So I think, guys, that they're going to start to target this imbalance here because there's a volume imbalance here that I think that they're going to start to target based off of that. Based off of that violent reaction that I just saw just now. That's just what so guys, look, like I'm in a short right now, long story short. So I want them to fill this right now. And I'm only trying to get about 20 ticks out of this trade right now. Hold on.
Order filled.
So yeah, guys, look, like I was only trying to get about 20 ticks off of that trade. So, guys, Powell is talking right now, so I just took this a quick short here. It was just it. Guys.
Then they tapped into equilibrium on my side.
Yeah, so the reason why I took that short was because I was waiting to see how they were going to react up into here. And so I still think they're going to come here. This right here just makes the most sense to me. But like if they bounce this, then I'm going to short this shit again. But guys, I'm just taking this shit piece by piece, like throughout the day. And like whenever they show me something egregious, then I'm going to just take it. So like I might be moving kind of fast, but I'm being honest with you. And like I'm just not going to be greedy. Like I'm going to take 25 to 30 ticks. So like I shorted it right here and I was just out within 20 ticks. So guys, listen, that's also why you got to be inside Discord as well, like so that you can understand what I'm talking about and so that there is no latency delay. On TikTok, there's like a 10-second latency delay. My trades last sometimes 15 to 20 seconds. So when you hear me say short shit, then shit might be going against you. And then on YouTube, there's for sure a 10 to almost 15-second latency delay. On TikTok, it's like 8 to 9 seconds. So yeah, keep calling out Murdoch. Yeah, Murdoch's doing great. I love it when he calls him out. And it also stops me from talking a lot because I don't want to be running my mouth all goddamn day. I'm being for real. I don't want to be doing that. Look at that. They might look at that. They might be giving me another short setup here. Guys, like I know that I entered into that trade pretty fast and I managed that really fast. Did anyone take that trade inside Discord or no? Did anyone take that trade? Because that shit was kind of fast. I'm sorry about that, but I just saw something immediately and I just jumped on it. So excuse me. Anthony says yeah for $70.